All right, we are recording. Well, welcome everybody. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because there will be some things that I want to share with you. Also, some of you are probably as visual as I am, so I know you may be interested in seeing this information as well. So you are in the right place if you are here to learn about creating groups that sell and delivering highly leveraged coaching programs so that you can double your revenue, double your retention, and significantly increase your client results. Before I get started, I am really curious how many people here already do group coaching programs. If you are already delivering group programs, put the word groups in the chat so I can see. And make sure you put it, you share it with everyone, right? Okay, groups. Okay, awesome. Thank you. We have Eric, Tina, Janet, John Luke, Jeff, thank you. Awesome. And well, I guess some of you already answered that question. So if you are transitioning currently from one-on-one coaching to group coaching, put the word transition in the chat. I just want to see how many people are actually not doing group coaching yet, but are significant or seriously considering the transition. So put the word transition. All right, we have a lot of those. Okay, thank you. It's good to see where everybody is. Wonderful. Well, the good news is that you're going to learn a lot whether you've already been doing group coaching for a while or if you're just transitioning from one-on-one. My trainings usually are something where people are invited to take notes. If you are here to learn, there will be some ideas not only coming from me, but also hopefully will be inspired in your own mind by what I will be sharing with you today. So this is what we're going to cover today. I'm going to start by talking about the biggest frustrations of delivering group coaching programs. I will be sharing my group coaching framework that will allow you to create a powerful client experience. We'll talk about how you can structure your group programs so that your clients get results, become your Raven fans, and then your programs are much easier to fill. And we'll also talk about how to deliver and manage your programs with Coaching Genie, which is a simple tool that allows you to simply show up and coach because everything else is done within that little Coaching Genie platform. For those of you who are new to me, I just want to introduce myself really quick. My name is Milana Leshinsky, and I've been in the coaching space for over 2 decades at this point. I have trained thousands of coaches on how to grow and scale their businesses. And I have personally designed and delivered over 100 group coaching programs, generating over $8 million in revenue. The reason I share this with you is because I want you to know that everything I will be teaching today comes from that experience. It's coming from learning from my own mistakes and discovering a better way of doing things. And I hope that's why you are here. And so I just want to welcome everybody who just joined us. I see a whole bunch of more people joining us today. Since you're here, I'm sure you already know the benefits of group coaching. The group coaching programs are super lucrative. You get to help more clients in less time. And make more money in less time as well. You make coaching more accessible. All those clients who can't afford your private coaching, or they're not ready yet, they're perfect candidates for your group programs. Group programs are also easier to promote and sell because people don't just want a course. They actually want support, feedback, and community. And that's exactly what group coaching programs are offering, right? And also, group coaching programs are making your business much easier to scale. You can run multiple groups, you can run small groups, large groups. The opportunities are really endless. And your revenue can grow and multiply very quickly. Now, even though group coaching is very lucrative, it can also be a little bit frustrating at times, especially as you start growing your groups of people. And you will, if you haven't noticed these frustrations yet, they're probably coming up for you as you're starting to get more clients into your groups and being faced with these challenges. So we want our clients, to be successful, right? And if you structure your programs the wrong way, you'll actually end up with unhappy clients, right? Clients are not getting results. They're not getting the transformation they signed up for. They're unhappy. But if you try to deliver as much value as you possibly can and try to make all your clients happy, you might actually experience burnout. So we're kind of, as coaches, are stuck in between. Do we do what we can to make our clients happy, despite the potential burnout? Or do we just do what we can and hopefully some clients will be happy, and we're just not sure how to structure it the way that serves everybody and everybody's happy. So this is why many coaches actually never get into group coaching, or if they try it, they go back to the simplicity of the one-on-one coaching model. And so that's kind of where a lot of people are when I start working with them. So today, I actually want to share with you the 5 biggest frustrations of delivering group coaching programs. Nobody talks about it because we are so focused on filling our groups that by the time we have a group of people, we can't care at that point because we're so happy we have a group of people, right? But trust me, when your groups start to grow, you will start hitting these frustrations and these challenges. So if we understand what makes group programs fail, we can actually create amazing coaching programs where you're happy, your clients are happy, and they're getting results. And you'll be able to fill your groups with confidence because people are so happy in your program. So let me share with you these 5 frustrations, and then I'm going to teach you a framework that takes care of all of them. So that's what I want to share with you today. So the first biggest frustration of group coaching programs is the fact that clients are getting lost in the crowd. They don't feel seen. More extroverted group members get all the attention, and the bigger the group, the more this becomes a problem. And I've experienced that because I usually run programs anywhere between 12 people all the way to 306 people. I had a group coaching community, and it's very hard to keep an eye on those people who are starting to dominate the group. And if you're not careful, sometimes they might even take your group over. And I've had that happen to me as well. So the first one is getting lost, a client getting lost in the crowd. And so you want to watch for that. And I'll talk about how to do that. The second biggest frustration of group coaching programs is that clients get overwhelmed. They start feeling overwhelmed and they fall behind. This happens as a result of possibly too much teaching and not enough coaching, not enough Q&A. Clients are not doing the work and they come to the calls unprepared, right? Clients don't get enough support and they start feeling left to their own devices. And all of this can lead to clients feeling unhappy and being overwhelmed in the program because we're throwing stuff at them, but we're not letting them, we're not creating enough opportunity for them to process everything and to implement, right? So they're getting overwhelmed. The third biggest frustration of group coaching programs is that we have very often group members who are joining at different levels. Some clients want to go faster and some clients want to go slower. Some people in our groups might be at the beginning of their journey of whatever you are coaching them on. Other people may have already tried many different things and they are becoming annoyed with all the questions the newbies are asking, right? And group members can easily get discouraged when they see other members progressing faster. So that creates a lot of dissatisfaction and fear to speak in the group. People just don't feel safe asking questions and speaking up on live calls, right? And let me know, by the way, if any of these are resonating with you, either as a coach or as a client or both. Put the number of which one you're resonating with in the chat so that I can see which one makes sense to you and you've experienced. Number 4 is a little bit on the coach's side. So lack of awareness between the live coaching calls. As a coach, you don't really know what your clients are working on. what challenges they're running into, what advice they are getting from other group members who are not experts, by the way, but they are giving each other advice, right? So we don't really know as coaches what's happening between the calls. So we can't anticipate what support our clients may need and how they feel about the program. I always wanted to know, how does somebody feel about my program? Are they happy in the program? Are they feeling like they're progressing? Or are they thinking that they joined the wrong program and it's not a very good fit for them? Are they thinking of leaving, asking for a refund? All of those anxieties, I've always felt like, I don't know what's going on. I feel very blindfolded. So that lack of awareness can really create a lot of anxiety for the coaches. And also, as a result, your clients become unhappy, right? Because we don't know how to help them. And the last one, number 5, is group coaching programs can be very complicated and time consuming to actually run, manage and deliver a group coaching program. So with one-on-one coaching, things are very simple. You use a calendar, Zoom, and your email, and then you just show up on your coaching calls, right? With group programs, there's a lot of moving pieces, like content delivery, if you have any content, call schedule, email reminders, replay publishing. You want to be able to connect members somehow between the calls. So there's all these moving pieces, and it can be very technical to figure everything out and then stay on top of the group, right? So I'm curious, which of these did you resonate with the most? I'm going to go ahead and open the chat here. Okay. Yes. We have Gina says, I can no longer purchase group programs because of this, got lost in the crowd. Okay, as a client. Hi, Ruth. Joanne, experienced 3 as a member of a group. Yes, so that would be group members are at different levels. Raymond says all 5. Davina, number 5. Dr. Nicole says number 3. Jeff says lack of awareness. Okay, thank you so much. And Dee Dee says tech requirements and e-commerce. Yeah, just a lot of complexity. Sometimes I think wouldn't it be just easier to sell one-on-one coaching, take their credit card, process the payment, and show up on the calls, right? It's easier, but guess what? It's not as lucrative. It's not scalable. You can burn out from doing one-on-one coaching just as much if you're not careful. But if you structure your group coaching programs the right way, the opportunities and the potential in terms of revenue and the impact are incredible. So what I want to show you today is how to design a successful group coaching experience so that your clients get results and you don't burn out. You get rave reviews. You can easily fill your programs because you feel so confident about your programs, right? And you don't get burnt out trying to grow your business overall. So if you're ready to hear the framework, please put a ready in the chat. Let me know you're ready. Tell me you are ready to hear the group coaching network framework, or what I actually call group coaching containers. So I'm going to share that with you. All right. Thank you. Awesome. I love all the energy and all the excitement. So what I will do is I will share with you this framework. What I will also do then is show you how to use a simple tool that I developed out of my own frustrations delivering group coaching programs to figure out a system to run my groups. And I created Coaching Genie, which is a simple group coaching platform that streamlines and automates your programs so you can just show up and coach. So I want to share this with you a little later today as well. So let's get started. Here's the framework. I call it the group coaching container. I like the word container because as coaches, when we work with clients one-on-one, we use the word container as well. For those of you who've been doing coaching for a while, you are familiar with that word. And a container is basically a safe space where your clients feel seen, heard, and accepted so that they can experience results and transformation that they signed up to experience, right? And again, you do that already one-on-one, but in groups, it's even more important because if you can do that, you can create a group coaching program that your clients will love. They will refer to you. They will sign up and re-enroll in other programs with you. And, you will be able to fill it with confidence just because of the experience that you are able to create. So there are 4 things in the group coaching container: content, coaching, collaboration, and communication. So I'll share with you a little bit about each one so it makes more sense. So content is the roadmap. It's your curriculum, some sort of structured program. If there is no structured program, you'll have to continue coaching people on their individual challenges, even in the group. The content is what brings your clients together, and it creates a shared experience, which is why people want to join a group program. They want that benefit of shared experience, right? It does the heavy lifting for you and creates a lot of value in your program. So for example, when I get on coaching calls with my groups, I don't feel any kind of pressure to create value because I already know that they received my content for that week. They already received the value. Now my job is to coach, to help them implement, to help them apply. So I love this part of a coaching program where there is some kind of a united piece of content that brings people together into one path that they're all going through. And again, it can be very simple, like a pre-recorded 10-minute weekly lesson. And ideally, the lesson goes out before the live coaching call so that your clients have time to process it, start implementing, start generating some questions, and they come prepared to the actual coaching calls. Okay, so that's the first part of the group coaching container. The second part is coaching, of course. So these are your live group coaching calls where you help your clients implement what they are learning. You can offer one-on-one coaching. You can offer laser coaching in the group call environment. You can do one-on-one coaching in front of a group. A lot of people will structure their calls that way. You can facilitate a group discussion where everybody chimes in on a challenging topic. You can do a Q&A, or you can mix and match all of the above, right? Ultimately, live calls are about the access to the coach. They want access to the coach, to the other group members. And if you run out of time, sometimes that happens, right? Where you just can't serve everybody and everybody's needs on every single call. What you can do is always invite them to continue the conversation online in whichever format that might look like. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. So those are the first 2, content and coaching. Let's move forward with the third component of a group coaching container, which is collaboration. Collaboration is an essential component of a group coaching program because it drives growth. In a group program, your clients get access to the ideas and insights that may take a lot longer to uncover when you work with clients one-on-one because you get more people, right? And that's because you are not the only one listening. So insights are coming for other people and from other people. They will also have their own insights, ideas, wisdom, encouragement, and accountability. That's why you want to create and encourage collaboration opportunities. And I'm going to give you some examples what that might look like. So you can invite them to mastermind, put them in breakout rooms during your calls, and have them exchange ideas or brainstorm solutions. Encourage them to connect with an accountability partner. That's a form of a collaboration, right? So they feel supported between the calls. You can run a group contest, which is ultimately a friendly competition that pushes people to work just a little more. It makes them push themselves a little bit more because they're, others are competing with with the rest of the group. It's never like the kind of hardcore competition like maybe in sports, but it's definitely allowing people to get excited and get more motivated to complete assignments and report their wins. It happens faster. I always know why my group activity goes up in any particular week. It's because I'm running a little group contest and everybody wants to win and participate and win prizes, okay? And make sure your group members stay connected between the calls so that they can support and encourage each other. So that's the collaboration part. Remember, when people join a group coaching program, they join because they want to be part of a group. If they wanted to do one-on-one coaching, they would be doing one-on-one coaching. If they can't afford it, maybe they would still be getting in the group, but it's your role to create that coaching experience where they still get results and transformation. And using other members of the group as a resource is one of the most important piece of group coaching program. Okay. Let's talk about the last component of the group coaching container, and that is communication. So communication basically means staying in touch with your clients throughout the program to keep them focused and committed to their success. When you coach people one-on-one, you always know what they're working on, right? Because you talk to them every week, one-on-one, you know what their goals are, you help them implement. With groups, it's a little different. And especially as you start growing your groups, it becomes really hard to keep track of what people are working on and where they are and what they need support with. So you want to have a way to see how they are doing, what they're working on, what challenges they're running into. So some of the ways that you can do that is using weekly prep forms. You can send content to them. You can send call reminders. You can send replay notifications, basically keeping your program top of mind and watching what they are doing and where they're getting stuck. So, you know, content, coaching, collaboration, communication, this is how you deliver a great group coaching experience in your programs. And it also allows you to feel so confident in your groups, your programs, that you can enroll more clients with a lot more ease because you know that you've created a phenomenal experience. So which one of these resonated the most with you? Is it content? Is it coaching? Is it collaboration or communication? Which one of these do you feel maybe you could do more of in your coaching programs? Tina says communication. Okay, anyone else? Joanne says literally all. I'm happy because my plan contains all of these things. Awesome. Linda, believe they're also connected. Yes, they are connected. Didi, collaboration. Chris, all of the components. Alicia, communication. Angela, communication. Thwana, collaboration. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Communication is very complex to take care of all content organization. All of them. Okay, awesome. So now the question is, how do you deliver all of these things without getting overwhelmed and overextended yourself? Because if we are, you know, to grow our coaching businesses, we need to have a way that we can scale without changing our lifestyle for the worse. Because we've all probably tried to grow and got overwhelmed and scaled back, right? So how do we do this so that it doesn't feel overwhelming? You know, I've been running group coaching programs for over 15 years, and every time I, you know, had to deliver a program, I actually had to set up things like schedule and content delivery. I had to build a welcome page with all the details and program details. I had to create a Facebook group to create a sense of community so people can stay in touch with each other and for members to support each other. I had to set up an email campaign with call reminders, create a page for all the call recordings so people can catch up on whatever they missed, you know, in the previous weeks. Create a weekly check-in form because I wanted to know what my clients are working on, what challenges they are running into. All of this I had to do for every single program. And I also like giving homework as part of the content component because with homework comes implementation. And even if it's a simple worksheet, I want to be able to see what people are working on. And some people just like something to do between the calls so that they can see that they're implementing, they're taking action. And sometimes, depending on the size of the group, I like to provide feedback, right? So all of these things, you know, that's a lot of things to put in place. And that's how complexity is created, right? When I started searching for a system that would allow me to deliver my group coaching programs, I discovered that everyone was piecemealing their programs. They would use a combination of email, spreadsheets, and Google Docs, or they would use a course builder. They would start with some kind of a course building software, and then they would add a bunch of other tools to offer accountability and group management. And that just seemed so complicated for me and for my clients. And I knew that if I wanted to scale my business, I needed something very simple so that I could set up my group and just show up and coach. So I built my own solution, and it's called Coaching Genie. I know some of you are already using it. And Coaching Genie is a simple group coaching tool that streamlines and automates your programs so that you can deliver your programs with confidence. I want to show you how it works because this tool completely revolutionized the way I now deliver my coaching programs. I will also stay to answer your questions about Coaching Genie or delivering your group coaching programs or about anything else that I've shared today. And I also have a special offer for you today to jump into Coaching Genie, so you don't want to miss it. So Coaching Genie is very simple. There are actually 4 steps to set up your program inside Coaching Genie. It takes minutes to set up a new group and invite clients. And basically, it allows you to automate all of the admin and manual tasks so you can spend less time managing your groups and do more of what you love. So let me take you through the steps because there are only 4 and it takes minutes for you to do. So the first step is create your new group. All you do is answer a few questions about it, like what do you want to call your group and how long is it going to run? So that's the first step. You will also be able to say when do you want to start your group? And how often do you want to deliver new content, those lessons that you created? And then when you're done answering these questions, Coaching Genie will create a very simple dashboard for you with everything you need to deliver and manage your program. Step 2 is setting up your welcome page. So you want to fill in your welcome page content. You can let your clients know how to make the most out of your coaching program. You can add a welcome video or just type out the information on the page. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is create your call schedule, the upcoming events. So this is where you simply schedule your live group calls, and Coaching Genie will automatically send out multiple reminders to your members before every call. You don't need to do anything else. It's all done for you. And step 4 is you create your module release schedule. So Coaching Genie creates your content your content delivery schedule based on that first date in the group settings when you first set it up. But you can also adjust the dates as needed. So for example, if you feel that your clients are overwhelmed and you want to delay the release of the next lesson, you can do that. You can always change the date on the module release schedule. And by the way, one of the best things about Coaching Genie that somebody told me is that you can create your lessons before the program starts, or you can add them as you go, which means that you don't need to have all your content ready before you start enrolling clients, right? You can always add that as you go. And that's it. Your program is now ready and it's ready to set up. All you need to do is now copy this group link and send it to clients so they can join the group. When your clients join the group, they will see their personal client portal. It will look something like this. This is one of the examples from one of my own clients. Here they can access everything they need in your program. This is the client portal, the modules, the call schedule, the weekly check-in forms, the call replays. They also get their own client journals where they can submit homework or just journal, and a discussion forum where they can connect with other group members. And each group gets its own journal, its own discussion forum, right? Once the program starts, you can track your clients' actions using this very simple weekly activity page. You can see how they're doing, what they're working on. You can also see who is engaging in the program and who isn't really participating. You can also gain insight into how they feel and what challenges they're running into. What you would do is you would just click on one of the check marks to read what they wrote in their weekly check-ins. You can also open their journals to see what kind of homework they submitted and even leave feedback for them. Group members can also leave feedback for each other. So that's how they stay connected and they support each other throughout the group program, okay? One of the most valuable things that you can do in Coaching Genie is build your own resource library. Here's one page of mine as an example, your own coaching toolbox. Simply upload all your coaching and training content to Coaching Genie, and you'll always be able to find what you need and easily share it with a client or an entire group as needed. This is one of the most favorite features of what Coaching Genie is about. You can bundle your resources or your lessons together to create a new program or curriculum anytime based on what your clients need. And you can repurpose your modules in different programs. So you can see the little animation here. You select whichever modules or lessons you want, you add them to a program, and you create a new program on the fly out of any existing content or lessons or resources that you already created. So basically, you can upload all your content and resources one time and then share them with clients and groups over and over again. And finally, if you need to run the same program multiple times, then Coaching Genie will save you hours or days as you try to set up for a new group. Anytime I had to run my program in the past, I used to have to set up everything from scratch, new Facebook group, new call reminders, new content delivery schedule. With Coaching Genie, there is a magic button called Clone Group. So you basically duplicate it by clicking Clone Group, and everything is set up for you because you are replicating the previously run group. Then all you need to do is change the dates and you're ready to go in minutes. You don't need to set up anything from scratch again. So your coaching programs are completely streamlined and organized, and all the manual and time-consuming tasks are automated for you. And by simply using Coaching Genie, you'll be creating the group coaching container that I just shared with you earlier, which is how you deliver transformational group coaching programs that you can easily fill with clients, because it's so they're so robust and so much value in these programs that it's very easy for you to sell them. One last thing I'll add, and then I'll answer some questions as well. So Coaching Genie, and I don't have time to go into any of the details here, but I do want to say that you can also motivate your clients to take action using simple group contests. You can make it easier for clients to connect with accountability partners. That's usually a huge issue. I've been in programs where it's week 4 in the program and I still didn't have an accountability partner because I didn't know how to find the right people for me. Coaching Genie takes care of that for you. You can customize each client's curriculum based on what they need, even inside the group. There is a way that you can click on customize next to the client's name and select which modules or lessons or content you want them to receive, even as the rest of the group is getting something else. So it allows you to do that. You can create self-assessments, quizzes, forms. You can take payments for your coaching programs right inside Coaching Genie because it connects to Stripe. It does work with one-on-one clients. The same features are available for groups as are for one-on-one clients, because a group can contain just one client and you're essentially doing the same thing for one-on-one client. And you can also repurpose and monetize your coaching content in these 6 different ways. You can do group coaching programs, one-on-one client programs, digital courses, e-coaching programs, which are another way to call them is journal-based programs where there's no calls, but you coach your clients through the journal. Rolling enrollment programs where you can, your clients can join at any time throughout the year, and they don't feel like they missed anything. You're starting them from step 1, and people can join anytime throughout the year. And mastermind groups, because they're so popular in in our coaching business, is part of a model that we can also offer. Now, you can sign up for Coaching Genie anytime, but today I do have a special way for you to join, a special offer. And before I share it, it might be helpful to see how our customers are using this platform, because every coach is different, and Coaching Genie allows you to create whatever program fits your coaching style and your business model. So one of our customers, Celia Mizell, started out by using a course platform that you might actually know, but she didn't have just a course, she had a coaching program, and that's a huge difference. So when she switched to Coaching Genie, she was able to schedule her coaching call reminders, track her client's activity, collect homework, and create a really great client experience in her programs. And you can't do that in just a course builder, which is why I was dissatisfied with available options out there. Kate Kunkel, one of the best things about Coaching Genie is that it allows you to pre-schedule your content release and live coaching calls in advance. And that's exactly what Kate does with her program. So she also talks about how her program evolves over time, and that Coaching Genie allows her just to go in and easily change her program anytime, and the clients will see the updated content. So it's very easy to just go in and update. When Anita started using Coaching Genie, she actually wasn't ready to jump into groups yet. She was really happy when she discovered that she could create customized coaching programs for her one-on-one clients by repurposing the same content in multiple programs. Every client is different, so she creates individualized coaching programs or bundles based on what her clients need. And finally, Pallavi, Redoubt, she loves pre-scheduling all of her content and call reminders, but her biggest concern was to make sure that clients don't get overwhelmed by looking ahead. And so she gets to control exactly when her clients receive her coaching content, the next piece of content. And she loves the idea that all of her content is in one place, including her clients' work, their homework, their anything that they upload, it stays all together. So she really calls it a one-stop shop for her and her clients. So it's one piece of software. You will no longer have to use multiple tools to deliver your group coaching programs. Coaching Genie really does it all. And you can house all of your content, training, and tools in one place. All right, let me talk about what I am inviting you to take advantage of today. So we have 3 different plans. And Karen, if there are any questions, thank you for answering those. If there's anything that I can answer, I will take a look in just a minute. But we have 3 different plans for you to choose from. Each plan is almost identical as far as the features. It gives you access to all the features of Coaching Genie. So you would just choose based on how many clients you want to work with. We have Emerge that gives you up to 15 client spots. We have Build, which gives you up to 100 clients. And we have Scale, which gives you unlimited client spots. So the number of clients is the total number across all of your groups or private clients. You can delete or deactivate them at any time if you want to make room for new clients, or you can simply upgrade to the next plan at any time. And so here's what I am doing today. If you choose one of our annual subscriptions, I'm including over almost $3,000 worth of bonuses, and you want to join in the next 3 days. This offer expires on Sunday. So you get, even though Coaching Genie is the simplest coaching software you'll ever find, we are told that all the time. Every single time people try, they say it's the simplest software I've ever seen. We don't want you to have to figure this out on your own. So we are including your own Coaching Genie concierge. And what that means is you get 3 private calls over the next 60 days where we will help you set it up. We will personally walk you through the software, help you create your first group, your first program, add your content. We'll answer any questions and make sure that you're ready to go and work with your group clients and coaching programs. I'm also including a complete step-by-step 8-module training course called Get Your Coaching Program Done. So when I ran it, it was $997. You get it as a course, and it takes you step-by-step from A to Z to set up, to create, develop, design, name your own coaching program. If you don't have one yet, this program is going to be a lifesaver for you, because it gives you everything you need to actually come up with a title, unique idea, develop your modules, record your content, and set everything up inside Coaching Genie. So you get that also included as a bonus. And finally, you are also getting a copy of Fill My Groups, which is complete recordings of a 5-day virtual event where over 30 group coaches shared how to pack your programs with clients. So all of that is included with an annual subscription to Coaching Genie, assuming you sign up in the next 3 days. We do have a 30-day guarantee, which means that if you invest into it and you start using Coaching Genie and it's not what you expected it to be, we will refund your money. So it is truly a risk-free offer. And this is where you can go and sign up for this specific offer. It is not available on the main homepage. All you need to do is go to coachinggenie.com/group coaching. So just to review, you're basically getting the ultimate group coaching solution. You are getting a training course on how to create your program. You're getting an entire collection of trainings and strategies on how to fill your groups. And then Coaching Genie allows you to deliver your coaching programs with ease and confidence and with simplicity, because that is the mission of Coaching Genie and our team. For those of you who are a little nervous about using the new technology, I want to say that we are making it zero tech hassles. First of all, you're getting the concierge. So you get 3 private sessions with one of our head trainers. Most likely the first session will be with me. So you can ask me any questions about using Coaching Genie or your group coaching programs. And then the other 2 sessions will be done by Karen, who is our Coaching Genie head trainer. She's been with our team from the conception of Coaching Genie, so she knows it inside and out and is a wonderful trainer ready to help you and support you. But we also do twice a month live training webinars where we answer your questions live, so you can bring your questions right to the Q&A call. We have unlimited tech support through our help desk. With a very fast turnaround time. We always have people, we are on the East Coast, so we do have, kind of like 10 to 5 hours, but we answer pretty quickly for you as well. You also have access to the knowledge base, which is 24/7 and it's searchable. All you need to do is type in, how do I, and then follow with your question and you'll find the answers. Most of those have little video tutorials that show you how to do that. And of course, access to the Coaching Genie Facebook community, okay? I wanna see if there are any questions, but I do know that there's some questions that already came in even prior to this webinar. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop my sharing. Okay, I see Karen has been answering questions, thank you. So here's one question that I know people will probably be asking. What if I'm not ready to do group coaching yet? So remember, I mentioned to you that you can use Coaching Genie with one-on-one clients and then easily transition into groups, because it's simply a matter of inviting more people into the same group. Can I create courses? Yes, you can create courses, mastermind groups, rolling enrollment programs, and just about any kind of coaching program or group program that your mind creates. How many groups or programs can I create? It's unlimited. The only limitation here is the number of clients. So you get 15 with the Emerge, 100 with the Build, and unlimited client spots with the Scale package. Okay. Chris, to answer your question, I invite you to email us at tech@coachinggenie.com. I believe those bonuses were already delivered to you. If not, then the answer is yes. Tandalin is asking, is this easy enough for me to do, or should I get a virtual assistant to help? You know, when we first designed the software, our motto was, it's so simple, you don't even need a VA to support you. But depending on your level of understanding of how the online world works, and your experience, you may not need a VA. It's hard to say. All I can tell you is that when you get the 3 sessions with us, we will help you. We will help you even assess whether you need a VA or not. Okay. So we definitely don't want you to have to figure this out on your own. We will be there for you with private sessions and our bi-weekly training webinars. Is there an annual contract even if you pay monthly? So just to clarify, Joanne, if you choose a monthly subscription, you do not get any of the bonuses that I talked about today. You do want to sign up for an annual subscription, and it's renewable. You can cancel at any time, but it is renewable. Hopefully I answered that question. Yes, recurring. I guess that's what you were asking. Okay, there are more questions here. Okay, how did you send out text reminders for this workshop? That is not my area of expertise. I don't have the answer to that question, Jeff, but I can tell you that most CRM systems do have a way to do that. How does the connecting the client together for accountability groups? Georgina is asking about accountability partners. So basically the way it works is your clients can indicate their time zone and their interest, and then everybody else in the groups can filter, can search by time zone. So I always have a hard time connecting with people in Australia, for example. I will never be able to find a common time. So I always choose, okay, Eastern time zone plus 3 hours. So I can connect with somebody in the time zone 3 hours away from me. And I also want to know what their interests are. So that's how people are able to connect a little bit better. Are recorded videos hosted on your site? You can host the recorded videos. You can also upload them to YouTube, Vimeo, or Amazon, and embed them inside Coaching Genie. You can do either or. Jean-Luc, how easy is it to start with Emerge and move up to Build? Very easy. You just upgrade at any time when you're ready to go and expand your business with more clients. You just need to let us know that you're ready to upgrade, and we will send you a link on how to do that. Mary is asking, if you buy annually, but you want to cancel, do you get a refund for the months remaining? Again, there's a 30-day guarantee. So if anytime within the 30 days, you decide that this coaching platform is not for you, you do get a refund. Once it's past 30 days, then you do not get a refund. Then you're basically saying, yes, I'm happy with what I see, and this is what I'm getting, okay? Linda, you are asking a great question. Please email our team, tech@coachinggenie.com, to ask your question. Also, keep in mind that even if you sign up today and you don't have enough time to research the software and you decide it's not for you, you do get a refund within 30 days. Andrea is asking a great question. How long do clients have access to their material and dashboard? They have access to your course or coaching program material for as long as you are keeping them active. As soon as you deactivate them or delete them, they lose access. So you are in control of how long they get access to your material. Hopefully that makes sense. If there are any questions that I did not get to see or answer that are higher up, please re-ask, okay? Who else has access to client materials? You and your clients and your team, if you give them access. Okay, so any special circumstances, just email tech@coachinggenie.com so we know where you are. Dr. Nicole is asking, do we have full ownership of our own material? Of course, absolutely. Your material is yours. You can download it anytime. We do recommend that you keep a backup copy of your material somewhere on your computer. I have my material on my computer. I also use a service called Carbonite Pro, just in case something happens to my computer, but all of the material, you own it, right? This is not like a public domain. This is your private, we are GDPR compliant. We are very serious about access to your materials. And so Everything that you add into your platform belongs to you and can be accessed by you and your clients and or your team. Okay. Joanne, the discussion forum is very simple. It is not like Facebook because if you're looking for a platform like Facebook, you are probably better off using Facebook group, which sometimes I do. I use both Coaching Genie, and sometimes I'll add a Facebook group to my program because of the social aspect that sometimes I want. More likely than not, I want to keep people in working mode. And so I just rely on the tools available in Coaching Genie, because that's how I know that people are paying attention, staying focused, and I am creating a container where they get their work done. We do not share slides, but the recording of this webinar will be available later today, so you can absolutely watch the webinar again if you want to. Absolutely. All right, let me see if there are any other questions. So can I send emails to my clients? So Coaching Genie delivers your content, your modules, and call reminders by email, but you can also send emails to your clients anytime using a simple emailing tool that we have for each group. Okay. How do group members interact with each other? So they can respond to each other's weekly check-ins and client journals. They can use discussion forums, and they can connect through the collaboration feature, which is the accountability group feature. There is a question that I usually get: what software does Coaching Genie replace? Before I answer that, Karen, how easily does Coaching Genie combine with an existing website? Remember that link, the group link I showed you? All you need to do is grab that link for that group and add it to your website if you want to connect it to your site. In fact, that link is the connecting bridge between Coaching Genie and any other software. You just grab that link and embed it into any other software, whatever else you're using. Andrea, custom domain means that you can actually have your own domain instead of coachinggenie.com. For example, I have a domain, wealthycoach.com. It is a Coaching Genie website, but nobody knows it because I use a different domain. Okay. And Karen explained that. All right, let me share my screen one more time here. So I know that people were asking what software does Coaching Genie replace? So let me tell you real quick. So first of all, email automation, because it sends call reminders, content delivery, and replay notifications. I also replaces the course builder because you can build your courses as well as coaching programs. Content sharing, because it's very easy to share any piece of content, any module, any video, any lesson with your clients from within Coaching Genie. Group management, because you can communicate with your clients, you can activate, deactivate, put them on pause. You know, if somebody stops paying you, you can always do that. It replaces an accountability system to keep your group members motivated and engaged. A lot of things inside Coaching Genie are designed specifically to increase accountability. It replaces a members area software because it protects your content and you can manage access to it, who gets access to your content. And also it replaces payment software because you can accept payments for your programs and courses. And one of our newest features is assessments. You can create quizzes, coaching forms, self-assessment, so it would also replace a assessment software. So hopefully I answered all of the questions. Let me see. I'm going to go back real quick to the link. So this is what you are ultimately getting. You're getting Coaching Genie, an annual subscription to deliver your program, but you're also getting a full-blown 8-week or 8-module course that allows you to create your own coaching program. It's called Get Your Coaching Program Done. And you get access to the 5-day worth of trainings called Fill My Groups, where group coaches were sharing how to pack your programs with clients. The link is coachinggenie.com/group coaching. I'm going to check my time. Oh, wow, we're doing great. It's not top of the hour yet. So any other questions that I can help you with? I'm going to stop sharing. All right. What payment platform does Coaching Genie use? We are connected to Stripe, and Stripe is a free payment software that you can open an account and connect it to Coaching Genie, and you'll be good to go. Yep, you can accept payments. See any other questions? You're very welcome. Can you design your payment page on it? So the payment page is already done for you. You just need to indicate what group you want people to join when they pay you and how much you want to charge. You can charge a one-time fee or a subscription-based fee or an installment plan. So you get to do that, okay? The main purpose of Coaching Genie is coaching program delivery. You know, we are really striving to become the best coaching program delivery platform. And that's where our focus is, okay? If you purchase a Merge subscription now and decide to upgrade, do you pay the difference in price? Karen, do you know how to answer that? I think we prorate it so that you only pay a portion to add to your current subscription. I think that's how we've been doing it, right? Bob is asking whether the client number limits. So basically, this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can go back. There we go. So with the Merge, you get up to 15 clients. With Build, you get up to 100 clients. And you can see right here where they're indicated. With the Scale plan, you get unlimited clients. And again, you can move up or down at any time throughout your subscription with Coaching Genie. Yep. And it's priced in a way that one coaching client will pay for the entire year's worth of Coaching Genie subscription. If you're charging something like $500 for your group program, maybe 2 clients, but it's designed so that it's immediately profitable for you and immediately covered by just a single client or 2. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. What CRM does Coaching Genie use? You decide what CRM you want to use because Coaching Genie is not a CRM. Okay, CRM is a contact relationship management system that is very multifaceted. It has email management software, list building, shopping cart, affiliate programs, all of that. That is not what Coaching Genie is. But I use, for example, Keap, used to be called Infusionsoft. And so anything I want to sell, I sell through Infusionsoft. If I wanted to sell a coaching program or a course through Coaching Genie, I could also do that by using Stripe. But you can connect to any CRM, if that makes sense. What happens to client information and homework once the program ends? Once the program ends, Alicia, you can archive your program and then your clients can still access everything, as can you. They just can't add any new information, but it's still available to you and your clients, like the journals, the homework, the modules, the replays, everything is still available to them. And if you stay for a couple more minutes, I will actually go into my live Coaching Genie application and I'll show you what my account looks like, because I just completed a program and you'll be able to see what that looks like. Do we need a video hosting platform like Vimeo, or do you host your own content video? Either one. You can use Coaching Genie to upload your videos. Vimeo is very robust, has a lot of video features. It's very advanced software, but if you're looking for something simple, you can just upload your videos into Coaching Genie. Karen's asking, do you have a prep sheet of all the homework a coach needs to have done before being ready to attend your 8-module training, be ready to group coach? I'm not quite sure how to answer this question. I'm not sure I understand it, but I want to point out that this is not a live program. This is a course that you actually get 8 modules and you go through them. Each module contains a couple of different video trainings and a piece of homework for you to implement that piece of that module, that lesson. Okay. Okay, does data courses, other intellectual material loaded onto Coaching Genie remain our intellectual property, even if we stop Coaching Genie at some point? When you choose to stop using Coaching Genie, we simply delete your data. We do not hold on to your data because it costs us money to pay for data, obviously, right? So if you choose at some point to cancel your Coaching Genie subscription, we also delete all of the information, all of the files, videos, documents that you've updated. We give you plenty of time to download it so you have a copy for yourself, but we don't hold on to it. And therefore, yes, it is your intellectual property. All right, let's see if there are any other questions here. Can I share this video with a team member? Is it available later? Yes, I will send out a replay, Jeff. You're welcome to send it to whomever you want on your team. Can you segment clients and send individual messages? You can send individual messages to individual clients. You can also send a message to an entire group. Yes, so the Coaching Genie clients are segmented by a group. So if you just want, if you have 3 different groups and you want to only send a message to one of the groups, you can do that. Yes. Georgina, I'm not familiar with Learn Worlds. I would imagine it's a learning management software. Based on my research of other learning management software, I can tell you that none of the software out there offers the features that coaches need to actually run coaching programs, track their clients' activity, deliver customized coaching programs and curricula, publish replays, send call reminders, and really create an engaging, highly motivated environment for clients to connect with each other, support each other, and for you to get an insight into their minds. So that's kind of what the reason that Coaching Genie was created. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can jump into my, would that be of interest? Let me just see if it's actually something that you guys want to see. Anybody wants to see the inside of Coaching Genie inside my account? Just give me a yes. Like I would go into the live application so you can see what it looks like. Okay, we got a few yeses here. Let me do that. So I'm going to go ahead and log in into my own Coaching Genie account so you can see what that looks like. Now, keep in mind that I've been using Coaching Genie for years. I've also been in business for almost 23 years at this point. So what happens is I have a lot of stuff in there. You will start with maybe 1 or 2 groups, a few modules, but I just want you to see what that looks like, and hopefully it will make more sense. All right, can everybody see my screen, hopefully? Let me take a sip of water. Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. You will see immediately a bunch of groups. This is my Coaching Genie account. You can see that I have just finished a group right here. Just a few weeks ago, it ended. And what I'm actually going to do is I can archive it by choosing archive. I'm not ready to do that yet. I want to still have it on my dashboard. But if I do archive it, clients will continue to have access to it and to everything, right? I'm not going to open any confidential information. So what I'm going to do is just show you. Okay, go to okay, here's a group program I did 2 years ago. So weekly activity kind of looks like this. I didn't really push people to participate. This is before we ran a contest, or we have had a contest feature. The difference is you can see that when there is a contest, a lot more people are participating. So each check mark represents a prep form. So if I were to click here, I would be able to see what this client wrote for this particular week. And all these numbers indicate that somebody commented or gave feedback to each other. So that's what it basically means. I can also read their journals and see what people are writing and what kind of homework they're submitting. This is actually me. I am Tanya, the client. So I can click here, and if I wanted to add a new journal entry, I could do that right here. I can keep it private so that only my coach can see it, or I can switch to public, and then all the group members will be able to see it. In the journal, I can upload documents. I can upload media like videos or audios, or I can embed a video from another source, very much like a blog editor. If you've ever blogged, that's what it looks like. So that is what it looks like. And this is the link. See, every group program has its own link. So when I want somebody to join this group, all I need to do is click on copy link. A link is now copied, and I send that link to my client, right? Let's see. So modules. Creating a new module is, again, as simple as just adding your content here. You can add videos, audios, PDFs, anything you want to. So here's an example of how one of my modules looks like. Here's one of the modules for my program. I added a graphic. There's a couple of videos. There's a PDF download. There's some other links. So very, very simple to use. For those of you who are a little technically challenged, you will love using it because it's just like a word processing document. Okay, I'm just thinking what I didn't get to show with collaboration members. So this is what I wanted to say for those of you who may not be ready yet to do group coaching. See, this group has 21 members, but this group has only one. So I could run a private coaching program just for one client or for 21 clients, right? It doesn't really matter. The replays is one of my favorite features because I never knew where to put my replays. A coaching call is over or a group call is over, and I want to be able to post it somewhere, and I would have to just post it on YouTube or on Facebook, but then people lose links. Here, it's done all in one place. These are all the live group coaching calls that I did for this particular program. What I want to do is switch to client screen so you can see what your clients will see. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the client side. They get to click on the welcome page, the modules. These are all the modules that I already released. Upcoming call schedule, I can see what members are doing. I can check in. So this is the check-in form that I set up, for clients, and I can answer any questions that the coach wants me to answer. You get to set up these questions yourself, right? Like I like to ask, what are your biggest takeaways? What actions did you take? So I get to read what people write and what challenges they're running into. If there's anything you'd like for me to show, okay, Colleen, so I am showing the client interface. This is what your clients would see. In the welcome page, you're basically sharing whatever you want, whatever details you want. So it gives your clients one place to find all the details, how to make the most out of this program, how to get support, what's the Zoom link, what's the upcoming schedule, where do I get started, right? So so collaboration, can I see that? These are my accountability partners who invited me and I accepted. So I get to read about them and connect with them. For those of you who are interested in that particular feature. Let's see, do we have a discussion forum? Here's what a discussion forum looks like. It's very simple. It's just an opportunity to take a discussion outside of the live calls, because sometimes you might run out of time to answer questions or to do coaching. So I can always say, let's take this outside of the call. If you still have any questions, post them in the discussion forum. They can also post them inside their journals, and people can either give each other feedback, or I can give them feedback if that's included in the program. Can you show some of the coaching course that comes with the program? I'm sure. So let me see if I have that available. Get your, okay. So that This is what I meant to close. Okay, so this is the actual course that is coming as a bonus with Coaching Genie when you sign up by Sunday. This is one of the bonuses. So I'm going to go ahead and click on modules so you can see which modules you will be receiving. We start with how to discover your big idea. And there's a bunch of video trainings here. And then how to choose a topic that people will want to buy. So that's the part of the 8-week course. How to create your program outline. So there's a couple of videos here with a little bit of homework. So that's pretty much what it looks like as far as so we have 8 different modules here. This is probably the longest module because this is where you actually design the actual group coaching experience and exactly what that looks like, right? And by the way, there is a way for your clients to mark a module completed, so you get to see their progress. You get to see who is participating. I'm going to switch back to a coach mode to show you what I see on my coaching side. So if I wanted to see how my clients are doing in the group, I can click on member progress. I can see how many modules each client completed, assuming that they're clicking the check mark at the bottom of each module. I can see that, right? And also, remember how I said that you can email your clients? This is where you do that. Send email to the group. So I went into a specific group and I'm going to click send email to the group. And that's all it is. I can just personalize my messages. The entire group receives a message. You can attach a file, whatever you need to do. So we're really now going into like the weeds or the trenches of Coaching Genie. I didn't mean to do that, but I want you to see, exactly how it looks. Colleen, what is the shortest time from sign up to launch? Depending on whether you already have content or not. And some people don't even do a lot of content. We have coaches who will deliver a coaching program without much content. Maybe they'll just add an assessment and a couple of worksheets, and that's it. So it depends. But ultimately, to set up a new group, you click on create new group. You saw this screen before. You answer a few questions. You decide how long you will deliver it. You can make it a private group if it's for a private client, or just leave it like this. Which course are you going to be using? So maybe I have Build Your Coaching Empire course. Next, I decide how often the modules will be delivered. I usually do weekly, and maybe the start date is going to be February 1st. I don't want to self-pace because I want to control when my clients are receiving the modules. I can upload a logo for this particular program. And this is where you can add those weekly progress questions like, what is your biggest challenge for this week? What's your biggest insight this week? You can add more questions. So this is your prep form, essentially. And then once you create the group, I'm going to go ahead and click and finish. There it is. At this point, all I need to do is click copy link and send it to client. Now, before I do that, obviously, I would like to set some details, right? I want to put some information into my welcome page. So theoretically speaking, if you already know what you're going to do and when you want to run the calls, under an hour, your group is ready to go. Your program is ready to go. Does that answer your question? Super, super easy to do. You're very welcome. Okay. Seeing the weeds. Yes, yes. It is very simple to use. And once you start using it, you're just going to, you're going to know exactly where to put your content. What I love is that anytime I want to create a new program or a new bonus bundle, all I need to do is click on my courses, click on create new course, and then start adding content that I already created. These are my lessons or resources, and just add them, and bam, I've got a new course or a new program ready to go, right? So this is what repurposing looks like, and that's one of the favorite features that our customers are enjoying. Can you do live calls from within, or do you use other software? Joanne, we definitely recommend Zoom or GoToWebinar. Any other software. Coaching Genie allows you to connect like Zoom links, and you can upload videos, but there's no conferencing feature inside Coaching Genie. Are there any pages like the welcome page? So we actually, when you create your welcome page, it is blank, right? This is a new group I just created in front of you. There's nothing in here. However, if you click on support, this is our knowledge base, and type in welcome page template, we actually set this up so you can steal it. You can just grab it like this. I'm going to copy it, go back into the welcome page and press Control V. And now you have information to work with, right? So we're trying to make it easy for you to do. And by the way, you can search for any answer here. For example, how to create a new module. Right here, you have a little bit of a tutorial here. But again, any questions like this, we can help you in the first 3 sessions when you sign up. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. My clients. For those of you who do one-on-one sessions and one-on-one coaching, and you'd like to keep track of your coaching conversations, there are actually session notes that you can type in. So like you can create a whole bunch of session notes so you know exactly what you talk about, on each session. So you can kind of recall mentally what you are working on with your clients. So these are session notes that you can do. And if you ever need to export your clients, there's an export clients for you to grab a list of clients. You basically have control over every single element of your client work, of your coaching content, of your programs. You can set up, so for example, you can set up a new product just like this. So if you want to sell your program through Coaching Genie, all you do is set up a little order page just like this. You tell it how much you want to charge for your program, like $100, or maybe you also want to offer installments of like $65. Oh no, two installments of $65. So it's very simple. This is basically your little sales page, and you add your description of your program, and it creates a sales page for you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing because I know we can go so much into the weeds that we'll go for a long time. All of these are great questions. We will answer them for you on any of the trainings or your private sessions. Can one-on-one clients book a call through this rather than through a calendar software? There's no calendar built into Coaching Genie. However, you can embed Calendly. You can link to anything, any other software within the welcome page, within any of the modules. So it's very easy to connect Coaching Genie to any other software. Can recorded Zooms be saved in the client portal? Yes, it's called replays. It's in the replays, and your clients have access to them. And Handling, you can sign up for Coaching Genie at any time. This weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday specifically, I'm making a special offer that includes those bonuses. Karen, if you can add the link one last time, coachinggenie.com/group coaching. Those are the 3 bonuses that you get by signing up by the end of the week, by Sunday. So that's really what you're getting by making a decision now. Let's see. I think we may have lost Karen, or maybe she stepped away, but there we go. Thank you, Karen. I think I answered as many questions as I possibly could. Let's see if I missed anything. Okay. Well, I am excited to welcome many of you into the world of Coaching Genie. If you've been looking for a simple way to scale your business with group coaching programs with courses, with products, with masterminds, coaching clubs, e-coaching programs. Coaching Genie will allow you to do that with a lot of simplicity. So thank you so much again for being here. Hopefully you learned a lot also about the group coaching framework that I shared. And I look forward to working with you and seeing you in our trainings. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.